Hello, fellow wanderers. I'm Endri, and thank you for joining me as we wander through Stardew Valley. This game's been out for a while, but I thought I'd play something a little bit relaxing, easygoing, low-key. It was made by one developer, and it's pretty fun. You have an alien. The sounds are loud. There's not much I can do about that quite yet. Let's start a new game. This is a farming simulator, if we're going to be rather understated about it. I'm going to call this Magic Forest. We're going to say pizza's our favorite thing. It's a food. We have several different farms. Basic farm, water farm, forest farm, the mining farm, and the oh my god, why are there monsters everywhere? Please help me farm. We're going with forest farm. You can get hardwood more easily there, and I don't particularly want to have an overly large area to grow in. Little dots kind of tell you how much you can grow. We're going to be skipping the intro because there's no volume control. And let's get started. It drops us off in day one, where the first thing we're going to do is we are going to turn everything way down, because it is really loud. And I prefer it to not be quite so loud. You have to do this every single time you start the game. It saves it per file. Alright, we are running a couple of mods here. UI mod. They don't change the game, they just improve quality of life. You see here, we can see the calendar here. I don't know why Mayor Lewis always appears to have his stuff, but it tells us our favorite gifts. But that's about it, just the favorite ones, not much else. And then if we press Y, I have a task mod. It tells you what my tasks are. So while we have the game paused, let's go over the conduct of the run. I will be making my money off of anything I could get on the farm. I will be saving all gold quality crops. I'll be selling anything else we get for crops. I will be selling anything we get for fishing that is not gold quality. That will be one major exception towards income. However, I will be severely limiting my income from fishing. I'll only be doing fishing when I have a quest for it, or when it's a Saturday or Sunday, at least until I get the farm up and running more properly. We'll be talking to people as we see them. I'll be trying to get to at least 5 people a day, perhaps more. Foraging items will be stored away. We won't be selling them. These rules might all change come the second year, but for the first year I kind of want to do a what can you get by farming and fishing on the weekend sort of run. That's our conduct. And I want to talk to people, hand out gifts. We'll use foraging items mainly as gifts, I think. And yeah, generally we're going to be living life of a farmer. Chores come first, and then comes fun. Speaking of chores, we have some parsnip seeds. We received 15 parsnip seeds. Here's a little something to get you started. Mayor Lewis. You didn't miss much by not seeing the intro. Basically, we missed our grandpa teaching this to us and meeting the first 2 people, but we'll be seeing them again later. Here we have a weather report, a fortune teller, and living off the land. These are not particularly interesting. It's kind of the tip system of the game. And this place is an absolute disaster. So the first thing we're going to do, our first chore, is to get stuff cleaned up. We'll start with the scythe. The scythe uses no energy, so you're free to use it. And while we're over here, I am definitely going to clear out as much of this path over here as I possibly can. We'll take a more proper tour of the farm a little bit later. But walking through here, if you haven't cleared it out, can be a little bit of a pain. We're going to clear out all of this grass, because while the grass is here, crops don't grow very well. Or we can get weeds and all sorts of things. And yeah, it's just... generally, I'd like to clear out all of this, just to prevent it from growing back as long as possible. This tree here is fine. We'll leave it be. Though we are going to have to deal with some trees in the future. One of our first major goals, besides getting the crops down, is to get 50 wood. And for this part, we're mainly going to do that by cutting down these 3 trees that are in my growable section of land. It takes 10 chops to cut down a tree, which equates to about 20 energy, at least at this point in the game. You see our energy bar over there in the lower right-hand corner. That will be the primary thing that keeps us from doing too much at the start of the game. We do want to stop by the general store at some point today as well. Don't worry, we'll clear out the stone as well in a bit. We got a bunch of McSeas this time, though. I actually kind of like that. McSeas are a really easy form of income for us, honestly. And we're going to cut down one more tree, then we're going to clear some rocks, and then we're going to do some planting. Once that's done, we'll head into town. Go ahead and get rid of some stone here. We actually got our first bit of coal. That's kind of nice. We're going to need lots of coal, and it is a little bit in short supply at the start of the game. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to open our menu here. Open up a chest, or create a chest as it were. Well, darn. Bye, coal. The rest of this stuff is actually worth more than you at the moment. Let's go ahead and get all of that in there. And we're going to start farming. I'm going to do vertical tilling, I think. If I can, you know, point in the proper direction. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then over here, this is where we're going to put our, whatever we get from our wild seeds. At the moment we have 5 of them, so we'll drop those in here. And then give them a watering. One of our main goals is to meet all the people in the town. We're not going to be able to do that today, we just aren't going to have enough time. If you hold down the button while running, it will, if you stay in range, plant these for you. It will not do that for the watering, so we're already feeling exhausted. Oof, that is rough. I have to go find some forage and eat before I pass out. Let's see if we'll get lucky and find something we can chomp on. Well, not here. Guess we're going to head into town then. A little earlier than I wanted to, but I got a little overzealous. Oh, hello there. Who are you? It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Harvey, the local doctor. Hi, Harvey. It's a pleasure to meet you as well. No one's in the doctor's office. Oh, here's some people. Hello, it's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you as well, Leah. Hello, you must be Endri, the new farmer. I'm Caroline. My husband runs the general store here, and have you met my daughter Abigail? She is the pale one with the purple hair. You picked a good time to move here. The spring is lovely. Oh, that's right. I heard someone new was moving into that old farm. It's kind of a shame, really. I always enjoyed exploring those overgrown fields by myself. Hey, it's Mr. Endri, the new farmer. I'm Pierre, owner of the local general store. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is the place to go. I'll also buy produce from you for a good price. Little agriculture could really inject new life into the local economy. Alright, so here we go. Here's where we buy our seeds. In particular, we should note that there are 28 days in a month, so we could plant some of these a little late and still get all of the harvest we possibly could. Like for kale, we could wait until day 4, I want to say, to plant these. Same with tulips. Potatoes, same way. Cauliflower, we would need to plant almost immediately, but not quite. Beans are 10 days to mature, but keep yielding after that, and I would like to plant them first. Because it's best to plant those early, and that will take most of our money. That's alright though. Oh, hello. Why hello, and welcome to our little community, dear. You can call me Granny if you like. You have no second speech bubble. It's irritating to have to meet all these new people, huh? Name's George, by the way. Now buzz off. No second speech from him either. Ah, well, we can't go in there yet. Maybe we'll catch him later. Let's continue to take a little bit of a look around. Here we've got the mayor's house. Was the mayor home? We should check. It does not appear to be the case. That's alright, we'll just continue exploring for a bit. While we're down here, let's go ahead and explore the beach a bit. Oh, we found a mussel. Very nice. Foraging doesn't take any energy. This does, though. That's alright. We'd have a little bit of spare energy, not a lot. We're definitely going to have to find something to chew on. But we'll worry about that later. We're definitely not meeting everyone today. The path we have to wander through town will just about guarantee that, but we can catch a lot of them tomorrow as well. Oh, hello. Oh, I can read it on your face. You're going to love it here in Pelican Town. If you're ever looking for something to do in the evening, stop by the saloon. That's where I work. Nothing else from her, and no one else in here at the moment. Anyone home? Does not look like it. Alright. Well, let's check what's over here, shall we? This is the forest area. And I'm hoping we're going to find some forageables here. We've had very bad luck in general in that regard. Ah, Mayor Lewis told me you just arrived. I'm Marnie. Hi, Marnie. I sell livestock and animal care products at my ranch. You should swing by sometime. Oh, we will be. Don't you worry. But probably not for quite a while. Oh, hello. Hi. Jas is not very talkative. Let's get out our scythe. We might need it. Though our bags are getting full. Oh, hello. Haley is too involved with her camera to notice us. Did that count towards meeting Haley, though? It did. We've now met Haley. Oh, but we've got lots of people still to meet. That's all right, though. We will catch them in all due time. If we come down here, there's a chance that we'll find... Ah, yes. We'll go ahead and eat the spring onion. It's not worth a lot of energy, but it's worth a little bit. Unfortunately, it looks like we got a fairly bad harvest of them. Oh, that's all right. There will be other days. You can find up to 15 to 20 of them if you're really lucky. There might be more there tomorrow. We'll take a look to see if there is. There might be some things growing on our own farm, in fact, because we live in a bit of a forest. I don't know if that was going to be enough energy. 25. That will be cutting it very close. However, we are rapidly running out of time. Well, not really. The day ends at 2 a.m. at the very latest, though you don't really want to be caught out at 2 a.m. you will just kind of fall over and go to sleep and lose stuff. We don't really want to lose stuff already. Not a lot to speak of, is there? Well, we'll do what we can with the energy we've got, and hopefully it will be enough. Well, let's real quick, we could pop up here. Sometimes there's some things up here we can forage. Just not today, it seems. Oh dear. Well, since we have no energy, we're not going to worry about it too much. Ah, hello there. A stranger. Hello. Don't mind me. I just live out here all alone. That's kind of sad, really. That's Linus. He's a good guy. He worries. Worries a bit too much, I would say. Oh, hello there. A wild horseradish. Are you worth much energy? You're not, so we're going to save you. Greetings, I'm Demetrius, local scientist and father. Thank you for introducing yourself. I'm studying the local plants and animals from my home laboratory. Have you met my daughter Maru? She's interested to meet you. Have you met everyone in town yet? That sounds exhausting. We've technically met her before, though it wasn't on... It was in the intro that we skipped. Oh, hello. Oh, you just moved in, right? Cool. Out of all the places you could live, you chose Pelican Town? Apparently he is not a big fan of this town. I suppose that might be understandable. I think that's Maru's room over there with the robots and such. She's a bit of a tech person. We're by the community center now, though the community center is, Oh, speaking of Maru. Oh, aren't you the one who just moved in? I'm Maru. I've been looking forward to meeting you. You know, with a small town like this, a new phase can really alter the community dynamic. It's exciting. Isn't it, though? Well... I wanted to get those beans started. I might make a push towards doing it even if we collapse. But, let's check the pub. Oh, there's eyes in there. Let's check the pub real quick. We can meet a couple of people here. I don't know you. Why are you talking to me? That is a good question. Why was I talking to you? Oh right, it's my goal. Hey kid, name's Pam. Hi Pam. Well hello there, I'm Gus, chef and owner of the Stardrop Saloon. Hi there Endri, glad to see you. You're always welcome here. Hey kid, I'd buy you a drink if I could afford it. She was the bus driver. She doesn't have a bus currently. It broke as we came in. Hi, I'm Clint. I'm the town blacksmith. If you ever need to upgrade your tools, I'm your guy. We will definitely be needing to do that at some point in the future. Take a quick look down here, see if someone in particular is out and about, but I don't believe he is. No. No such luck for us, but we've met a large portion of the town. We're going to go press really hard to see if we can get all of the beans planted. I would really like to. I'd like to get the parsnips watered as well. Though, yes, missing a single day of watering, I don't think will kill them. It might make them a little grumpy, though. Fortunately, we've pre-tilled the soil, so we basically just have to get through this. Our energy's shaky. Shaky, shaky. We are at 7 energy. Oh, we're going to cut it really close. We are exhausted. Just 2 more, and then we'll go to bed. I promise. Alright, we didn't collapse. You can collapse if you work too hard. I'm going to throw all this stuff in here. We'll have to make more chests in the future. And then we'll head to bed. We made no money. But that's alright. We're not about making money. We're about farming. Just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for you. Willie. Well, we should definitely visit Willie. He sounds like a good guy. Oh, 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 oh. Go away. First, as always, we have chores to do. As you can see, the green beans are down to 9 days now. Because we managed to get them planted last night, which was very good. We have our parsnips here. They're coming along all right. They grow very quickly. Oops. Oh, wasted some energy there. Look at my... See, I went to bed exhausted, so my energy is already very low. So we're not going to do a whole lot today. In fact, why don't we just go and see if we can find the people we've missed so far. And of course, talk to Willie. Oh, and while we're here, we can check the billboard from here. A carp makes Linus happy. Okay. We can try and do that. We don't have the ability to get carp quite yet, but we will in the near future. Let's take a look in here. It's locked. Most people are going to still be in their homes at this time of day, so we shouldn't expect to see them around quite yet. Here's Shane off to work. Let's talk to Shane real quick. Oh dear, he doesn't like us very much, does he? Well, that's alright. We are still missing a few people to talk to. Ahoy there, son. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It's a big haul. Sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. So we get a rod. A bamboo pole. Very nice. There's a good water here in the valley. All kinds of fish. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. I'll also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. That's what my old pappy used to say anyway. Ahoy there! It's nice to see young folk moving to the valley. It's not very common these days. There we go, he runs the fishing shop. It's closed at the moment. Do we have any more things wash up on the beach? It does not look like it. Well, that's alright. The general store will open soon-ish. Who all do we still need to talk to? I know you. I know you. You might be difficult. Got quite a few people to talk to still. Alright. Those two? Nope. We've talked to them, though. This house has people we haven't talked to yet. Oh, a stranger. My name's Vincent. Mama says not to talk to strangers, but you seem okay. There's another one we need to talk to, but we can't get to him quite yet. Oh, you aren't exactly how I imagined, but that's okay. I'm Jody. It's a quiet little town, so it's very exciting when someone new moves in. Having a farmer around could really change things. We need to talk to him too, but I don't think he'll be up for a while. And we need to do some fishing eventually as well. Let's see here. Let's head towards the east side of town. At least for a short bit. We'll pop in here real quick. This is the library and the museum. there's not much here yet. I'm tutoring Vincent and Jas today. They're a handful, but it's nice to make a difference in someone's life. That's Gunther. Gunther doesn't come out from behind that desk. Basically, ever. So we're not going to talk to him, because it's not nice to seclude yourself away from people like that. Alright. Most of these people aren't hard to talk to. This is the blacksmith shop. We'll be there later. Vincent's heading towards the library. I believe he's going there to be tutored. Same with Jas. Hi, Jas. She's a sweetheart. Oh, hello, Mayor Lewis. So, how was your first night in the old cottage? Your grandpa used to complain about the rickety old bed, but I think deep down he actually loved that house. Oh, I'm fairly certain he did. I'm fairly certain he did. Ah, there's someone we haven't talked to yet. Oh, hey, you're the new guy, huh? Cool. I'll see you around. We've got some people going to the store. I work part-time at Gus's saloon. It pays the bills. Hey, you need materials or blueprints? My shop is the place you're looking for. Plus, your business supports the local economy. Always good to support the local economy, right? How are we doing? Just you two. And you two are going to be a bit of a problem. Hi, Marnie. My nephew Shane has been staying at our place the last few months. He helps out with the chickens, so I'm not complaining. Hell, he sounds like a good kid. Nice shoes. Are those made out of plastic? I'm bored. Oh dear. So, is he awake yet? Can we talk to him yet? Well, he's awake. We can't talk to him because he's locked up in his room and we can't go into his room. And finally, let's just check down here real quick. No, the other person is... Oh, there he is! Ah, the new farmer we've all been expecting, and whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot. I live at the little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. We have one more person to meet, and I would like to meet them soon. But, in the meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of fishing. Since I think it will be a bit of time before our blonde friend decides to step outside. Oh. You got a daffodil. Phenomenal. They make wonderful gifts. We'll try to pick as many as we can while they're still in season. I see you there. Our inventory is very limited at the start of the game. Ooh, I see a leek. Leek spin! No, we're not going to spin the leek. Another leek. And we got a foraging level up. Oh, hello, Linus. How are you? Have you come to ridicule me? I'm just minding my own business. Oh, have a leek. Linus likes food. He really likes food. He is very easy to get points with. Fishing is not particularly easy at the start. Oh, messed that up. Oh, a sunfish. Good to have. So we're trying to get a carp. In fact, we're trying to get one for Linus there, as I recall. So if we could get one right now, that would be really handy. A chub. Carps are in this lake. I know they are. There goes Linus. He tends to not go far, though. This is not going to be a carp. Got a fairly decent variety. They're worth quite a bit, by the way. If you're looking just to raw make money, fishing is not a bad way to go about it. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Ah, we have a treasure down there. Treasures are going to be a little bit difficult to get. I'll try, though. Oh, oh, oh. I think this is a trout. Or a might be a bass. Each type of fish has a particular way it swims. This is very hard to catch on level 0 fishing. The bar is not very big. Ah, largemouth bass. Ah, mixed seeds and a geode. I'll take it. Mixed seeds are easy money. Still need that carp, though. We got some marine algae, which is in fact edible. I don't know if I'd call it delicious, but it gave us a fairly substantial chunk of energy. This is also not going to be a carp. I'm getting a lot harder fish than I normally do. A lot harder fish than I normally do. We just want one in particular. This is not one either. We'll know when we find one because it will not be a very hard to catch fish. Well, that was a much easier one to catch, wasn't it? Ah, yes, fishing. This will actually be the third time I've recorded Stardew Valley. The first time I got all the way to fall and realized it wasn't very entertaining. I was just trying to make money and get very game-oriented goals accomplished. This time I'm going to try and show off a little bit more of the game by being a little more social, talking to people, actually reading what they say, and trying not to make as much money as possible just from the start. There are some achievements for getting a million gold, all sorts of things like that, but we're not in a hurry. We're here to relax. This is still not what I want. I'm going to move to a different part of the lake. Right down here. There's just one fish I want. Please, game, be kind to me. If we'll get a fish at all. Must be another bass. I think our bar is already a little bit bigger because of that fishing level we gained. I don't think you have to sleep to get the benefit. You are still not what I want. You're too active to be what I want. Yep, chub. And I'm starting to feel exhausted, so I may have to come back tomorrow and do this. We get a couple of days to complete requests, so we might get to spend a couple of days doing a little bit of fishing. Oh, well, that will give us a couple more attempts. Well, maybe one more. We could eat the fish. Raw fish is an energy source in this game. Oh well, we'll call it good there. This valley has a very vibrant and diverse ecosystem. Alright, let's see if we can find the one person we haven't talked to yet. We've talked to you today. We have no task for the day. Let's take a look around. We only have a few minutes before we can't enter people's homes anymore. Oh, I see one of you. Will I get to you in time? I probably won't. Oop, oop. Hi, I'm Sam. Good to meet you. Excellent. Give someone a gift. Oh, Jody does not like that at all. Well, so we lost a little bit of our relationship with Jody. I think we're probably rock bottom with her. Oh yeah, she's not so happy with us. Linus is pretty happy with us, though. He's very easy to make happy with you. Just give him food. I don't want to exhaust myself today, but I do want to get those 2 mixed seeds planted. Will we be able to do both at the same time? I don't know. What do we have left? 13, and we're going to need 8. We should be okay. So we're going to open you up. We're going to dump you in there. All of you go away. Oh, we'll keep you because we're going to need you tomorrow. We're going to plant these because it's free. How much do we have? 5. I can get these. There we go. That's it. We've used all the energy we're going to use today. So let's go ahead and call it a night. And call it a part. So until our paths cross again, have fun and stay safe, everyone.